Welcome students back. This is the last session of the day. We'll be finishing the complementary angles and I really appreciate the energy of you guys to stay with me till so long, and in the entire day we have stretched and we have covered the entire trigonometry section of grade 9. For your friends and colleagues, all these videos would be available on my YouTube channel. So please ask them to join and take advantage of all these sessions. Now we will be starting with complementary angles. We'll first understand what do you mean by complementary angles. So let us say if I have a triangle. So let us say if I have a triangle, a right angle triangle. This is 90. Let us say this is B, this is A, and this is C. So let us say if this angle is A, then the remaining angle will be 90 minus A. Yes or no? Which means angle A plus angle C are always going to be 90 degrees because sum of all this angle is this. So when the sum of two angles is 90 degrees, they are known to be complementary angles. They are called complementary angles. So this is first point. Okay. The second point is, let us say if the angles are complementary, and how does they reflect as far as trigonometry is concerned. So let us say this is 90 degrees. This I call it as theta. So will this not be 90 minus theta? Let us say if I call this as B, this is P and this is H. This is what we have been using all this while. So in this triangle, if I say sine theta and cos theta is B upon H, adjacent upon hypotenuse, and tan theta is opposite upon adjacent, B upon P, P upon B. Now let us try to find out the same thing, sine 90 minus theta. So sine 90 minus theta is going to be opposite upon hypotenuse, which is B upon H. Cos 90 minus theta is adjacent upon hypotenuse, which is P upon H. And tan 90 minus theta is opposite upon adjacent, B upon P. Okay. So can we not see from here that sine 90 minus theta has got the same value as cos theta? So can I not say sine 90 minus theta is always equals to cos theta? Same way, if I say cos 90 minus theta, P upon H, its value is equals to sine theta. So cos 90 minus theta is sine theta. Now, what is tan 90 minus theta? Is B upon P. So B upon P is nothing but cot theta. So we can say tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. Similarly, we can say cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. Similarly, we can say sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta, and cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. This is the entire concept which we are going to use in complementary angles. If two angles are complementary, then sine 90 minus theta is always equal to cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta is always equals to sine theta. Tan 90 minus theta is always equals to cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta is always equals to tan theta. Sec 90 minus theta is always equals to cosec 90 minus theta. How to remember this? What is sine and cosine? Cosine is complementary of sine. What is cot and tangent? Tan Cot is complementary of tan. What is sec and cosec? Secant. Cosec is complementary, cosecant, complementary of secant. Cotangent, complementary of tan. Cosine, complementary of sine. So always 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta, sine theta. Sine 90 minus theta, cos theta. Tan 90 minus theta, cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta, tan theta. Sec 90 minus theta, cosec theta. Cosec 90 minus theta, sec theta. And we have proven this by using this triangle. Okay. Another concept. If two angles are complementary to each other, let us say if I say A plus B is 90 degrees, right? So I want to find out the value of tan A and tan B. It is always going to be 1. Why? So let us say if A plus B is 90 degrees, can I say B is 90 minus A? Yes or no? B is 90 minus A. So I will write tan A like this only, and instead of tan B, I can write tan of 90 minus A. Tan A, I will just keep it like this. Tan 90 minus A, I can write it as cot A. We just understood that. Now tan A, I will write it as 1 upon cot A into cot A. They both will get cancelled and it's going to be 1. Similarly, you can always prove sin A into sec B always are going to be 1. And cos A into cosec B always will be 1. Why? Because I can write sin A as sin A, sec B as sec 90 minus A because B is 90 minus A. Sin A, sec 90 minus A is cosec A. Now sin A and cosec A are reciprocal of each other. They will cancel each other out in 1. Same here. Cos A, cosec B, I can write it as cosec 90 minus A. Now cosec 90 minus A is sec A. Now sec A and cos A are reciprocal of each other, so that also will be 1. So these are 3 important things that we also learned. So in complementary angles, what we have to always remember is cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. Sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta. And cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. And if A plus B are 90 complementary angles, then always tan A into tan B is 1, sec A into sin B is 1, cosec A into cos B is always 1. Okay? So this is what we learned. Now you have to start evaluating all this. Question number 1. The first sum says, what is the value of cos 22 upon sin 68? So always during in such type of sums, always try to see the sum of these two. 68 plus 22 is 90. There only you can start using your fundamentals. Cos 22, I can write it as cos 90 minus 68. Can I write it this way? Because 90 minus 68 is 22. Now cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, so I can write it as sin 68 upon sin 68. So that will be 1. The answer is 1. Next sum is tan 47 upon tan 43. Now I just add these two, it is 90. So I can simply, I understood that. So tan 47, I can write it as tan 90 minus 43. Oh, this is cot 43. Tan 47, I can write it as 90 minus 43 because 90 minus 43 is 47 upon cot 43. Okay, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. So this will be cot 43. They will get cancelled out. Answer is 1. Let us try to find out sec square 18 minus cosec square 72. Now here I see the addition of these two angles is 90 degrees. So I can definitely write them at in terms of one trigonometric ratio. So cosec square 72 I can write it as 90 minus 18. So this will be sec square 18. Now cosec 90 minus 18 is sec 18. So cosec square 90 minus 18 will be sec square 18. It will be 0. Clear? Let us try to do some more sums. Sine 42, sine 42, sine 48. You have to find the value of this. Cos 42, cos 48. So if you see here, 42 plus 48 is 90, which means we can apply the complementary angle here. So sine 42, sine 58. So sine 42, I can write it as sine 90 minus 48. And sine 48, I can write it as sine 90 minus 42. This I will, there I will convert them into cosines, and that I will keep it same. So sine 90 minus theta is cos theta, so that is cos 48. Sine 90 minus theta is cos theta, so this becomes cos 42 minus cos 42 cos 48. So they will cancel each other out and become 0. Okay. Question number 2. You have to evaluate sine of 90 minus a into sine a minus cos of 90 minus a into cos a. Same thing. Sine 90 minus a, I can write it as cos a, complementary angle. And sine a, I can write it as cos 90 minus a. Yes or no? Here I will keep it same because they both will cancel out. So this both will cancel each other out and 0. Let's try to do fourth one. 2 tan 53 upon cot 37 minus cot 80 upon cot 10. So here if I see 53 plus 37 is 90. So I will use that fundamental. Tan 53 I can write it as tan 90 minus 37. And here I will keep it cot 37 because this upper one is going to become cot 37, so I will cancel out. 80 plus 10 is 90. So cot 80 I can write it as 90 minus 10. This is tan 10 upon tan 10. Okay. So tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. So this will become 2 cot 37 upon cot 37. Cot 90 minus 10 will become tan 10 and niche is tan 10. So this will become, this will get cancelled, this will get cancelled. So they will become 2 minus 1. So answer is 1. Yes or no? Understood? Let's try to do more sums. Try to find out the value of sine 77 upon cos 13 the whole square plus cos 77 upon sine 13 the whole square minus 2 cos square 45. So sine 17 plus 13 is 90. So I will do this as sine 90 minus 13. 77 I can write it as sine 90 minus 13. This I will keep as cos 13 only. This I will keep as cos 90 minus 13. And here I will write it as sine 13 the whole square minus 2 cos 45 is 1 upon root 2. So cos square 45 will be 1 upon root 2 the whole square. Now this will become sine 90 minus 13 is cos 13. So cos 13 will cancel out and this will become 1 square. Same here, cos 90 minus 13 will become sine 13. Sine 13 will cancel out. Again, this will become 1 square. This will be 2. 1 upon root 2 square is 1 upon 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Minus 1. Answer is 1 again. Okay. Next. Show that tan 10, tan 15, tan 75 and tan 80. This value is equals to 1. So I'll use the funda of complementary angles. So this 10 and 80 becomes complementary, so I will write them together. Tan 10, tan 80. I have to prove this is equal to 1. And these two are complementary, so I will write them as tan 15 and tan 75. Now one of the angles I will represent as 90 minus something. So this I can write it as tan 90 minus 80, and this tan 80 I will keep as it is. This I can write as tan 90 minus 75, and this I will keep it as tan 75 because 15 is 90 minus 75 and 10 is 90 minus 80. So tan 90 minus theta becomes cot theta. So this will become cot 80. This will become tan 80. Tan 90 minus 75 will become cot 75. And this will become tan 75. Now these two are reciprocals of each other. They will cancel out. They will also cancel out. Answer is 1. Okay. Same way here also, sine sec 42 sec 40 sine 42 sec 48 plus cos 42 cos 48 is equals to 2. Let us try to do that. Sine 42 sec 48 plus cos 42 cos sec 48. This we have to prove is equals to 2. So now 42 plus 48 is 90. So I will represent 42 as 90 minus 48 because 90 minus 48 is 42. This will remain sec 48. Cos 42 I will represent as cos of 90 minus 48. This will remain as cos sec 48. Now sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, so this will become cos 48 and that is sec 48. Cos 90 minus theta becomes sin theta, so this will become sin 48 and there it is cosec 48. Now they are both reciprocals of each other. This will become 1. Proven. Okay. Question number 5 we'll try to solve. For a triangle ABC, so there is a triangle ABC. It is not mentioned it is a right angle triangle, but we have to prove in a triangle ABC sine of A plus B by 2 is always equals to cos C by 2. This is the first question. And the second question is tan of B plus C by 2 is cot A by 2. How do we prove that? So in a triangle I know A plus B plus C is always 180 degrees, which means A plus B plus C upon 2 will be 118 upon 2, which means I will keep A plus B by 2 and C by 2 because I have to find A plus B by 2 as 90 degrees, which means A plus B by 2 is 90 minus C by 2. Now I will take sine on both the sides because if these two angles are equal, their sine ratio also will be same, which means I can say sine of A plus B by 2 should be equals to sine of 90 minus C by 2 because both angles are same, so their sine also will be same, which means sine of A plus B by 2 sine 90 minus theta is what? Cos theta. So we can prove this. Same way we can prove tan B plus C by 2 is cot A by 2 because I can put b plus c by 2 in a triangle as 90 minus a by 2 with this, which means tan of b plus c by 2 should be equals to tan of 90 minus a by 2. And what is tan of 90 minus a by 2? Cot of a by 2. So I've proven that also. Understood? So let us take some interesting sums. Sixth, fourth sum. You have to evaluate certain things, which is tan of 55 minus a plus minus cot of 35 plus a. What do you do? So if I try to see this sum, I can add these two angles. If I add these two angles, 55 minus a plus 35 plus a, it comes out to 90 degrees. Which means I can represent these two sums as a complement of each other, complementary of each other. So I will write 10, 55 minus this as 90 minus 55 plus a, 90 minus 35 plus a. I can write it 55 minus a as 90 minus 35 plus a, because it will be 55 minus a only, no? Yes or no? And here I can write it as 35 plus a. Okay. So tan of 90 minus theta is what? Cot theta only. No? So this will become cot of 35 plus a minus cot of 35 plus a. So that will become 0. The answer is 0. Let us try to find out 14 sine 30. We'll do 8 sum first. 8 sum says cos 70 upon cos 20 upon sine 20 plus cos 59 upon sine 31. We have to evaluate this value. Minus 8 sine square 30. So we have to evaluate the value of this. So let us say this 70 plus 20 is 90, right? 70 plus 20 is 90, right? So I can put cos 70 as cos of 90 minus 20, and I will keep this as sine 20. 59 plus 31 is 90, right? So I can put cos 59 as 90 minus 31, and this will become sine 31. 8. Sine 30 is half, so sine square 30 will be half the square. Okay. Now cos 90 minus 20 is sine 20. So this will be sine 20 upon sine 20. Cos 90 minus 31 is sine 31. So this will be sine 31 upon sine 31. Minus 8 into 1 by 4. So this will cancel out 1. This will cancel out 1. This will cancel out 2. 2 minus 2. Answer is 0. Okay. Let's try to solve 7th sum. Okay. What does 7th sum say? There is a triangle ABC which is right angled at B. So there is triangle ABC which is right angled at B. And you have to find out the value of sec A sin C minus tan A tan C upon sin B. Okay. So let us say if I call this angle as theta, this will be 90 minus theta. So can I write sec A? Sec A is what? Sec 90 minus theta. Sin C is sin theta minus tan A. Tan A is tan 90 minus theta. and tan C is tan theta upon sin B. Sin B is sin 90. Sec 90 minus theta is what? Cosec theta into sin theta minus tan 90 minus theta is what? Cot theta into tan theta, and sin 90 is what? 1. Now these two are reciprocals of each other. They will cancel out 1. Again this is reciprocal 1 upon 1, 0 upon 1. Answer is 0. Understood? Let us try to do the final sum, which is 8th one. Which is in the value of angle A is lying between 0 to 90. And I have to find A if I am given sin 90 minus 3A into cosec 42 is 1. So now let me tell you one thing. If A plus B is 90 degrees, then doesn't sin A into cos A into cosec B becomes 1? We saw that. Why? Because cos A, I can still write it as cos A. Cosec B, B is 90 minus A, because A plus B is 90. So then cosec 90 minus A, which means cos A into cosec 90 minus A is what? Sec A, complementary angle. They both will cut out and it is 1. And converse also is true, right? Which means if cos A into cosec B is 1, which means addition of these two angles have to be 90. Otherwise they will never become 1, the product of these two. So same way, if sin 90 minus 3A is what? Cos 3A into cosec 42. Its value is given to be 1, which means the addition of these two angles have to be 90. Only then it is possible. Which means 3A has to be 90 minus 42. Which means 3A has to be equals to 48. Which means A has to be 48 upon 3, which is 16. Same way the next sum is given as cos of 90 minus A into sec 77 is 1. So cos of 90 minus A, when I can write it as sin A into sec 77 is 1. When is this possible? Sin A into sec B is 1. Only and only when 77 plus A is equals to 90. Which means A is 19 minus 77. Which means A is 13 degrees. So this was our lecture on complementary angles in trigonometry. Hope you enjoyed the entire session, the entire day. It was very tiring, but I think we achieved a lot. And I'm really happy that all those students out there will achieve a great help from all these videos, and they will try to strengthen their trigonometry chapter. This topic is very important if you're wanting to pursue your technical subject in future. It's going to really help if you're going to work in industries like space industries, research, in infrastructure. Also, it will help you great extent after 10th, after 11th, after 12th, or after 12th rather, when you're giving those entrance exams like MHCET, NPAT and IPMAT and all those stuff. This knowledge is greatly going to help you to achieve admissions in your dream universities and pursue your dream careers. All the best. Thank you so much.